And our conversation with Kim Thomas from the Northern Appalachian Folk Festival, brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Well, Kim, good morning to you. This is something new for the festival, isn't it? This fiddling contest?
Yes, very new, and we're looking forward to having a competition that includes fiddle, guitar, banjo, and mandolin.
Wow. So tell me how it's formatted. Does somebody just step up on stage and start fiddling around?
Well, not really. There has to be a little bit of structure for that. They are able to register an hour before the event, and then right prior to the event, we have them draw a number for their order of appearance. And then once they've drawn the number, according to the judges, they're just a number. It's a blind judging, and they come up on stage when their number is called, play 2 or 3 songs, and then find out if they win some money.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. And obviously, it sounds like you're going to have some pretty accomplished fiddlers there.
Oh, yeah. We do have some very, very fine musicians already pre-registered. I'm very excited about that. We had an event a couple weeks ago, had a large number of contestants. It was very comparable to a state competition, so I don't expect any less than that for this event.
Well, that sounds very, very exciting. Now, when you had the event a couple of weeks ago, I'm assuming not everybody was from right around here, right?
No, we welcome out-of-state performers. They're not having to be limited to Pennsylvania at all, so anyone can enter. It's free to enter. There's no registration fee. This is open to any musician that just wants to come see how they can compete with some other fellow musicians.
Now, tell me about the guitars and the banjos and the mandolins and all of that. Are they accompanying, or are they also competing?
That's a good question, Todd. They are allowed to have one accompanist, even the fiddlers as well. So every contestant can have one accompanist. And they can play, the fiddlers can play 3 tunes, and the guitar, banjo, and mandolin contestants can play 2 tunes of their choice. And they have a 5-minute time limit.
Just sounds like a blast. Okay, so when exactly does this particular part of the folk festival happen?
Well, now you got me on that. I'm going to have to check this for sure so that I don't have anything incorrect here. I like to read everything. The registration time is 12:30 p.m., and the event time we're hoping to keep around 1:30 to 3:30, but that depends on our contestants.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get a Charlie Daniels type of deal going on there, and the devil went down to Georgia and lay that golden fiddle on the ground.
They don't allow that tune, Todd, so we don't want to get any misinformation out there, but they do have to be what we would call standard, danceable, old-time tunes that would have been square dance to, that type of music.
Oh, yeah. And that really plays into the theme of the Northern Appalachian Folk Festival. After all, this is the Appalachian region, and that was the go-to, wasn't it?
Yes, and the type of fiddling that we have in our area is that Appalachian style. There's many, many styles, of course, throughout the nation, but we're kind of labeled that style here. So that's what people are going to hear. That's the style of fiddling that we tend to be drawn to in this area.
Yeah. Now, how did you get involved? Was it luck of the draw for you, or do you have a particular interest in fiddling?
Well, when I was younger, I started fiddling when I was probably 14. There were fiddle contests. Actually, my first fiddle contest was at the Regency Mall in Indiana. So I entered that fiddle contest, and at that time you weren't allowed to enter unless you were 18 or older. So they made an exception in my favor, and I entered that contest, and I did pretty well, but went on to compete. And then down the road, we heard that the state fiddle contest was in jeopardy, was not going to be continued. So my husband and I just kind of took that over. It's been in a number of locations, but it will be following this event in October. But we took on this task of continuing fiddle contests, and then we added the guitar, banjo, mandolin event. I would say probably 4 years ago we expanded to those instruments. So I'm a fiddler.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you are. It's I think well known enough around these parts, but not just here. But all around the nation and maybe even the world. Those Diamonds in the Rough days, those were some high times, weren't they? They were a lot of fun.
We did, and we are, just to give our band a bit of a boost, we are trying to get back together, and that's kind of exciting for us that maybe we can get some people back together. Same original players as well, but we're looking forward to that if we can get that done. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I think just the performance, the fiddling performance, and these fiddle contests are what keeps fiddling alive, and that's why we do it. We want to promote fiddling.
Yeah. How badly are you going to want to jump up on stage on Saturday?
Well, it just depends if the right guitar player's there, but I do want to promote the fiddlers that are there, and you're going to see fiddlers of all ages. The fiddle contest part itself has 4 age divisions: the junior, which is 12 and under; the teen, which is 13 to 19; the senior, which is 60 and over; and then the championship division, which is 20 to 49. So we feature 4 fiddle contest age divisions. However, the guitar, banjo, mandolin are just 1 age division per instrument.
Yeah. And you know this, I'm sure, that when these fiddlers get together, it's not so much about the competition as it is about just the fact that you get to be around other fiddlers and everybody starts having a wonderful time.
Oh, yes, Todd, and you have no idea. During COVID we had no contest last year. And I think that's why our event 2 weeks ago was massive. We were there 2.5 hours, and we really had to push to keep that event moving so we didn't get over time. But we had so many contestants. I look for that also this Saturday. But people are really excited about coming back, getting out, and seeing and meeting, greeting their fellow musicians. It's a community for sure.
It really, really is. Northern Appalachian Folk Festival coming up this weekend. Saturday is going to be a big, big day. And Kim, can you ask for better weather than what I just told you about?
No, I'm so grateful because we're putting a lot of effort and time into making this, a really great event. Jim Doherty as well, and just want to make sure that the fiddlers, the guitar, banjo, mandolinists out there, please come. Don't think that because you haven't been in a contest before or you haven't won a contest before that this is out of your league. Absolutely not. Come, register, sign in, nothing to lose.
Join the fun. Fun. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Kim, I got to ask you this, too, because I know the Cookport Fair is coming up, and it's always a wonderful event at which you have been very much involved for many, many years. We'll have the folks from the fair on here later this week, but that's a big deal, too, isn't it, for you?
Oh, yeah. I really can honestly say Cookport is our favorite, and I can say that because we've never had the one that we're speaking of today before. But, yeah, Cookport is great. Such a fine fair. We really enjoy going to the fair in addition to the fiddle, guitar, banjo, mandolin contest. Yeah, great event there. And they always pack the house. There's always a full house there for that event. They really look forward to it.
Tell you what, people around these parts, they love it. They absolutely love it. You've got fair season. The county fairs are wrapped up now. The community fair is going on. And this weekend, the Northern Appalachian Folk Festival. What a great, great time it will be. Kim Thomas, thanks so much for visiting with us today.
Oh, thank you. It was my pleasure. Hope to see everybody out there.
Have a wonderful week.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. And